Hello, I'm Dr. Teresa Anderson of the Anderson Clinic in Cincinnati, Ohio. We operate a holistic mental health clinic dedicated to providing you services not available anywhere else in the area. Today, I'd like to spend some time talking with you about the pandemic version of the elephant in the room, burnout. As human beings, we don't typically deal well with change, as it causes a lot of stress. There is comfort in routine, but the entirety of 2020 has been in flux. From school to work schedules, there's been absolutely no certainty. Work says, we're working from home today. Just kidding, we're working at work. Actually, we're going to do a partial schedule. 3 days on, 2 days off. School says face-to-face learning, just kidding. Distance learning, just kidding. Time off, just kidding. 3 days on and 2 days off. No, we can go back, but only at a distance. It's so frustrating. Everything is at a distance, working from a distance, learning from a distance, socializing from a distance, and no two schedules are ever coordinated in order to be easy or pleasant for anyone involved. The burden has been on all of us to be flexible and pivot at the drop of a hat, but we've all pivoted to the point of being dizzy and we don't know which way is up. As a physician and a small business owner, I understand the grave importance of taking COVID seriously. As a mom, I'm freaking exhausted. And if my patients give me any clues to a decent slice of the population, they're stressed and exhausted too. My kiddo and my friends' kiddos are desperately missing play dates. As families, we're missing time to just hang out and get a pizza somewhere. We're limited to drive-by outings, drive-by birthday parties, or just staying at home all the time. Everything and everyone is on high alert. For parents, the situation is dire. We're supposed to be teaching our kids from home. I don't know about you, but while I went to school for a very long time, I am not a certified teacher. And somehow we're supposed to be teaching them while we're working in Zoom meeting purgatory and maintaining sanity? I'm not sure that's possible, much less feasible. One of my dear friends once showed me a picture of a triangle. At each of the three corners, there was a label. One was a clean house. One was happy kids, and the final one was sanity. At the bottom it said, you can only pick two of the three. I so resonate with that right now. Maybe part of the reason we're so stressed is that we're trying to have it all, trying to do it all, trying to be it all, trying to keep it all together, and we can't. Let me repeat myself. We just can't. And while something definitely has to give, it shouldn't be our sanity. Psychology has gone through numerous stages of trying to understand the parental role in disease. There's a concept out there called good enough mothering. The idea is that you absolutely, positively cannot be there for the child 100% of the time. Sometimes you have to take care of getting dinner together. Sometimes you have to take care of the other siblings. Heck, sometimes you just need a potty break. But for those times we cannot be there, we might deem as failures, it's actually time for the child to learn to self-soothe, learn to do something for themselves, or even learn resilience. I'm translating this to the rest of the world. We can't say yes to everything. There are times we won't get the laundry done. There are times when we just need to nuke a microwave dinner instead of putting out a 3-course meal or even a bowl of Cheerios. There are times when we have to say no to a meeting because we need to be there for our kid. There are times when we need to say no to a practice because we have to be at a work meeting. There are times we need to say no to everything because we just need to be there for ourselves, even if it's just to take a bubble bath, call a friend, journal, or have a glass of wine. When you get to the point of hating everyone and everything, and the least little thing sets you off, you're not necessarily depressed. You could be burning out. And the only way to decrease burnout is by decreasing stimuli. And the best way to decrease stimuli is by saying no more often. And how do I do that, you might ask? Well, first, ask yourself these questions. Is what is being asked of me bring enrichment or joy to me or my family to do this? Is it necessary for my health and well-being? Is it required for my job? Is it going to take away something from my family? Time or financially? Do I even have a desire to do this? By the way, guilt is never a good reason. If the answer to wanting or needing to do any of these things is no, then you have several options. Respond kindly but succinctly without the possibility of yes on the back end. Say no and mean it, but without being mean. You do not need to provide excuses. You have a right to say no. Try to delegate what can be delegated. At home, your children innately want to be helpful. They can do tasks appropriate to their age. No, they may not do it as accurately or as well as you do, but it can still get done. Ask your spouse or partner for help. At work, many of your colleagues will have your back if you just let them. Ask for help when needed, or even to postpone a deadline or assignment from a boss. You can even say, "I'm sorry, but I have other plans." Now, those plans may be for you to be plopped down in front of the TV and watch some Netflix, but they don't have to know that. It's nobody's business but your own why you can't do something or be somewhere. Taking care of your mental health is a requirement, not a luxury. If you feel like you can't do the things you need to do to take care of yourself, or you're not able to function at home or work like you feel like you need to, then it's probably time to take a bit of time out and speak with a professional such as myself. It's important for you to know that you are not alone. And in the meantime, get creative with how you say your no. It could save your sanity. And consider all the things saying no to will allow you to say yes to. Thanks for listening.